Today marks the first day of my entire life that I have had Amish macaroni salad as a brunch. What exactly constitutes a brunch and a snack? At what point is it just a snack? At what point is it a brunch? Do you have to skip breakfast or lunch for it to be a brunch? Because I could still eat lunch and this would just be a snack? Is that how that works? Hey, my name's Ben Arrow and welcome to my vlogs where we talk about macaroni salad and brunch and other stuff like that because I don't have anything else better to talk about. I'm serious.
1, 2, 3.
Have I ever told you guys that I have magical abilities and I can make stuff levitate in my hand? Here, I'll show you. So in the off chance, if you do not actually know how I did it, I'll give you guys a simple little hint and I'll let you figure it out on your own. It has nothing to do with that and has nothing to do with the slow motion camera on my phone. That's the hint. It's actually those two things combined. It's real magic, I'm serious! How is it going today, guys? I hope it is just going absolutely awesome for you. And if it's not, you know, if it's not actually like being point on what you want, if it's not being dope, I think maybe like became cool there for a couple seconds. But regardless, this is something that I wanted to mention with you guys. Not every day, not all the time, life is great, you know? It's this nice utopian type feeling that, yeah, you know, life is awesome all the time if you're just positive. Sometimes it's not. And there's two things that I want you guys to keep in mind, keep in consideration whenever you're going through a hard time. So the first thing that you want to ask yourself is, the reason I'm feeling down, is it because I'm going through a season? Now, throughout your entire life, you're going to go through a bunch of different seasons. And what I mean by that is, the best way I know how to explain this is like a chapter out of a book. You go through seasons of life just like you go through a chapter of a book. Not every chapter is going to be the greatest chapter. So that's what you need to ask yourself. Am I feeling down or am I feeling a little not the greatest because of the season that I am particularly in? Like for example, if you just got out of high school, all your friends are moving to college, you don't start college yet, and you're really bored and you're down. Is that the reason that you're not having a great day, or is it... And that's question 2. And the second question is a question we really don't like to ask ourselves a lot of times, and that is this actually my fault? Is it not necessarily my fault, but is there something I can do about it? The difference between is there something I can do and is this a season of life is look at it like this. When you have the flu, that's not exactly the best time of your life. That's a season. That's something that will pass naturally with no effort on your part. The second part is something that requires an action or requires a catalyst, something that gets you moving toward a direction. So what you can do is like look at your life like a month or two ago. See what was giving you those bad days. What was it that's like right now preventing you from having the greatest day of your life? Okay, and if it's not a season, if it's something that you think that you can change, the next step is figuring out what you can do to start to change that. Why did this become like a motivational lesson all of a sudden? But anyways, just to wrap this up, because I don't know if like this might be boring, look at it with a hindsight of 2020 and apply that to the future. For example, vlogging is one of the things that I started to do. I started to do it 6 months ago and it got me to where I am today. I made it to the top. No, I'm joking. What I'm saying, like, think about a month ago. If you started saving like $5 a day, or you started doing 10 push-ups a day, or you started just like walking 5 minutes a day, would a month of that get you any closer to what you would want to, what would make you more happy right now? If the answer is yes, then guess what? Today is the day that you start doing that for the next month. Because guess what? Months go by like that. So have you ever ever been like really excited about doing something and it's like, you think it's gonna be awesome and you film it and then when you watch it back, like you watch yourself do that thing, it like looks beyond boring and it looks like the stupidest thing ever in the world. I feel like that is what just happened with the ladder and the mat. Let me explain why I did that. I'm not 100% sure what I was gonna explain. I guess I'll explain it because I, at the time, felt like it was gonna be something interesting. It's not gonna be interesting, just like this entire vlog. This is definitely a different type of vlog. I do apologize if you're not used to this type of vlog, and if you're new to the vlog, hey, guess what? This is what you got today, so deal with it. So I'm pretty sure what I was referring to is this mat is rated for 25 feet. Now, what on earth does a mat being rated for 25 feet mean? Why on earth am I wearing a hat? I don't know. There's just like a box of stuff here. None of this is my stuff, so... Oh, wow. That's not cool. That's not cool. A bunch of tassels? I'm getting distracted. Meow! Hair! Feather duster, or is this a toilet cleaner? Let's hope it's not a toilet cleaner. Right here on the mat to right here where I jumped off is 14 feet 8 inches. My feet was 14 feet 8 inches. And so if I'm rated for 25 feet, that should give me an extra 10 feet, which I should be able to make it to the very top of the roof. Now the thing is, I am not a professional stunt person, and I would love to jump from the top of the house to the bottom of the mat. But like I said, I'm not a professional stunt person, and like, I feel like you could actually get hurt doing that if you don't know how to land properly. Like that's where I jumped, and that's like, ugh. So the thing is, the mat is rated for 25 feet. What does that mean? I think that means is at 25 feet I won't die or I won't break something. Not 100% sure, but the mat is old. It's definitely not as firm as it used to be. So, and I need to learn how to land. I was definitely not landing right. So this is something that I think is really cool. I'm not a professional at anything, but I love to do stuff. I love to try stuff. I love to just do like little aspects of everything. So don't ever expect to see something insanely awesome on this vlog. Just expect to see me try to do stuff that I think is fun. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a professional. What do they say? I'm not a jack of anything, but I'm a trade of... Oh no, that's not... I'm combining two different things here. Anyway, okay. So... This is my new look.